Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, hello. My name is 𝙵𝚊𝚒𝚒𝚒, and if you're not new here, welcome back. Oh my gosh, that was such a struggle. You guys, I literally had the worst cough ever, and I feel like I'm losing my voice. Bear with me. Anyway, y'all saw the title of this video. It's about freaking time. It is time, y'all, to finally start this book. I was gonna wait to do a whole intro in the morning so it'd be like nice lighting. No, I can't wait, you guys. Like, I can't. Right now it is 12:19 a.m. There's no waiting. I'm super excited to finally start this. I've had this book for, well, I only have the second and third book of the series. I just wanted to pace myself, so I have first book here and then on my bookshelf over there. I don't feel like getting up. I have the second book and third book, so when it comes to getting the other last two books, we will get there. I like how I'm just up late at night, but I really want to get into reading because I just finished a book, and when I just finish a book, I immediately need to start a new one, and I just can't stop. Hopping into a next book, it needs to be immediate, but I've been holding off. It's not for a specific reason. I am the biggest mood reader. I either have lists that I don't sometimes even follow. I think it's time, and I really want to do a reading vlog, so here we are. I'm super excited to start this. Let's read a couple pages tonight. I just want to feel like I can fall asleep, and then tomorrow we can really get into starting the book. I am not a big fantasy person, but I've been seeing this series so much. I actually read Fourth Wing, and I know that's a starter fantasy book, so I read that and I really enjoyed it, so I definitely want to try other fantasy books. I did an annotation key. I do not like writing. I did write in one book, and I just my soul, like, it hurt to write in book. Oh, it was Book Lovers by Emily Henry, but no, never again. So I did do a little annotation key here with my little annotation tabs. Anyway, here is what I have here. For this tab, I have moments, quotes I love. This tab, romance, cute moment. This tab, important for the plot. And this tab, world building and new characters. So this one has a map. I like to stare at the maps for like a couple minutes and just, like, you know, enjoy the vibes and just look through everything. Fourth Wing had a map, and I was like imagining it in my head, but honestly that is super cool because it does help with like my imagination, because I really am like a person just that doesn't like, it's hard to imagine things in my head. Like, usually a lot of the times, like, let me know if anybody else is like this, because I know people who relate to me where like you're reading and sometimes the world in your head is like blurry. Does that make sense? Like, if it's a character, I don't imagine like a face. Like, yeah, I can imagine their like body and hair and whatnot. Their face, I don't think it's making sense, but if you understand, you understand. But yeah, let's read A Court of Thorns and Roses for the first time. I'm giving very much matching my book today. Like, hello. Hi guys, it is the next day. Last night we started the book. I only made it to page 15 because I honestly just like knocked out. Last night I actually pulled up the audiobook, and it was the audiobook where it has like the sound effects and like the music in the background, like with the snow and stuff at the beginning of the book. But I wanted to use that to like jumpstart, like, I guess, my mind, or just like get the feel of the book. I'm absolutely loving it, even though I'm only on page 15. It's very different for sure. I go back sometimes to the map. I really like when like worlds have a map. I read The Folk of the Air, you know, Carden and Jude. I remember reading that. I still haven't read the third book. I stopped reading The Queen of Nothing. I stopped reading that one. I just like wanted to take a break from that series. I actually really liked that one, and that one had a map in it as well, and I really liked that. But I'm absolutely loving it, and I'm only on page 15. I think just to get myself to know the fantasy world without an audiobook, like the help of an audiobook, so I'm gonna try it. and if I want to continue with an audiobook, I'll just pull it up. But let's get back into reading. But yeah, it's Sunday, everybody's cleaning up. Yeah, so haven't read much, clearly. I'm pretty much done with what I had to do, so let's get back into the reading, okay, y'all? Because I'm super excited. I'm about to start chapter 5. I wanted to say something really quickly because I mentioned the audiobook earlier. So I actually looked up an audiobook on YouTube because I know some people like make their own. I don't know if is that legal. I saw one on YouTube, and that's the one that I was playing before, like I mentioned. I'm gonna shout them out really quickly because she did like a phenomenal like job on the audiobook because I absolutely loved it. If you're looking for one, the YouTube creator's name is called The Reading Hag Returns. I'm gonna see if I can link the audiobook down below, but I'm gonna play a little part so you guys can get an example because I was like, okay, so I'm gonna play it. So I'm on chapter 5, so I'm gonna play because she has the chapters like linked. Okay, so chapter 5.
Chapter 5. Every step toward the line of trees was too swift, too light, too...
Like, y'all hear the snow? That's so cool.
Soon carrying me to whatever torment and misery awaited. I didn't dare look back at the cottage. We entered the line of trees, darkness beckoning beyond.
That is literally so cool. So I think for chapter 5, I am going to read with the audiobook. We'll for sure link it down below. But I have to get ready right now because I'm going to my little sister's play. So I think when I get back, I will read chapter 5 with the audiobook because, y'all, that sounds literally amazing. I'm absolutely loving it so far. There was one part with her father and I was about to start crying. It is like 8:37 right now. I came back a few hours ago from my sister's play. I'm super proud of her. She loves that whole like theater play stuff. But now I'm back home. While I was like at my sister's play, I was like, I just want to continue reading. Like, enough of me talking. Let's get into this. Like I said, I'm on chapter 5 and I think I want to read with the audiobook. I kind of want to at least make it into the 100s today, so we will see how far I get into it. Right now it's a bit later and I had to go do a couple things. Laundry, did some dishes, but I made it to chapter 7. Like I said, for the chapter before I read on the audiobook, I'm absolutely loving like doing the on and off. I feel like it's for sure helping just get like a whole world going on in my head, and sometimes I do catch myself like going back. I'm gonna read some more tonight, really get into it. I remember before this series, I feel like this series was super popular until like I started, so I like noticed it more. Shoot, what was I trying to say? Like when I would see like edits or slideshows, I didn't know anything of the series, so I think some of the slideshows I don't remember anymore, thank gosh, but it would be like spoiler A Court of Thorns and Roses or the other book spoilers, and I just like slide over and read it. But that was so long ago. I don't remember anything, but before I even knew about this series and any of Sarah J Maas's like other series, yeah, they'd be like spoilers, and I still read it. But that was so long ago, and I'm just like going into this not remember any of that. I don't know what took me, again, so long to read this, because I'm liking it. The only thing that I can really say is just I'm loving it. Like, that's literally all I say all the time. Hi guys, it is the next day. I am really enjoying this. I was just like honestly so tired last night that I didn't make it into the hundreds. I only got to page 81 and that's chapter 9. Yeah, only chapter 9, but it's okay. Definitely today my vibe is just gonna be like sitting down on my couch. I woke up this morning, you guys, and I literally like couldn't hear. I was about to like go to the hospital. Well, I wasn't about to go to the hospital, that's dramatic. I've had before really bad ear fluid, and sometimes I like couldn't hear, and I was like that's how you know I have really bad allergies. And drinking teas, the medicine, yeah, all of that, so great. But my vibe today, like I said, is to sit on the couch and read. It is just a perfect time. The afternoon is 12:24 today. There's gonna be something delivered to our house today, so I don't know how long that's gonna take because it's something big, but we're getting a new fridge delivered. My mom doesn't think I know, but I know because I heard her talking about it. So just know, Mom, that I hear everything, okay? Having a cold and trying to do stuff, it is completely awful. A little update. There's not really an update because I'm trying to get far into it, but what I'm reading so far is, you know, very much world building, and she's explaining like, you know, the fairy world and the mortal world. I'm absolutely enjoying it. I feel like it's very fast-paced. I'm really liking Tamlin. I know, like, because like I said last night, I did see spoilers a very long time ago, but I always saw spoilers of 𝙴𝚊𝚒 and Rhysand, so I obviously know like that little part. But like that's really all I know, because I would see like fan arts and like fan edits of them, but I don't know what is going on with them. I've kind of just like forgot about that and put that aside because I don't remember. But there's really not much I can say because I'm trying to do like a spoiler free. We're gonna read and I will update you guys later. This is probably the worst I have ever looked for a vlog. It is 10:07 p.m. I haven't been reading. The fridge was delivered. It was just like a lot today. Haven't been, well, I did read quite a lot today, but right now I'm on page 156. I'm on page 156 and I just got into chapter 18. I think I might read chapter 18 and then go to bed. I really need to like just go to sleep. I just read a part. It like made me tear up a lot. I know like 𝙴𝚒𝚒 is the youngest, but I really relate to her a lot in like the sibling aspect because she's just like taking care of like her whole family. I don't want to spoil it, but there was this one part. It was at a part where Tamlin brought in one of the fairies. She said, because I'd want someone to hold my hand to the end, and a while after that, that's something everyone deserves, human or fairy. I was like, oh my gosh. morning, guys. It is the next day and I'm not gonna leave y'all hanging, so I'm gonna just show y'all so I don't forget, because I don't like to leave people hanging when I say something. But I like how you see the old fridge and then the new fridge. Fridge tour. I'm just playing, but here's the new fridge. It looks really great. I want to get into A Court of Thorns and Roses about like 50% today. I'm only on 39%, so maybe I think we'll make it today for 50%. I'm just loving it, because I don't know why it just took me so long. It's very, I don't know if it gets like harder in the series to understand, but I feel like when 𝙴𝚊 is explaining like the whole, or just in the book, the whole world building, I'm really understanding it. I thought that I wouldn't, because I'm, you know, it's a fairy world, you know. It's like, I remember when I read Cruel Prince by Holly Black, I remember that I was just like confused sometimes because it was just like a lot. I want to get deeper into the book because I feel like I'm at the beginning stages still. So that's really it. Eat some soup. It's just gonna be another day in life. I couldn't even talk. You guys, it was after fire night and 𝙴𝚊𝚒 says, she asked me not to be gentle with her either. He snarled, I can't even talk. He snarled, his teeth bright in the moonlight. He brought his lips to my ear. I would have been gentle with you though. 𝙴𝚊𝚒, what's going on? I'm done. You guys, I finally made it past 50%. I'm on like 52% right now and on chapter 25. I'm really loving it, but I'm also catching myself like skimming a little bit, but like then I go back to reading it. I really want to make sure that I'm reading everything, but I also, like I said, I am catching myself like skimming. Like we're at like past 50% and I feel like nothing is happening right now. There's stuff happening. It's very low. Like it's not like something crazy like oh my gosh, but I have been catching myself doing it because we're like now getting farther into the book. The way that I'm glad that I don't want to say spoiled it for myself, but I know 𝙴𝚊𝚒 and 𝙴𝚊, and I mentioned this in my last video. Glad because I'm really loving 𝙴𝚊𝚒. Hi guys. Ew. It is the next day. I have read nothing. I haven't read anything today. I just feel like the vibes are not what I want the video to be, because I'm not feeling well, but it's okay. Everybody has their off days. It is 8:10 tonight. I really just want to finish it all. I'm also on the floor, my big ass comforter, in the corner of like my bed and on the floor. There's some moments where I just want to sit in the corner with a blankie and just chill on the floor. Like sometimes chilling on the floor is just so fun. Why am I talking about the floor? Stick with me tonight, y'all. I'm gonna try and finish it tonight. I think I don't know where I left off and what I can say. I'm absolutely loving 𝙴𝚊𝚒. Right now in the book they are apart. She had to leave, so yeah, I think that's where we are catching up. And she's just like returning to where her father and sisters are. I think that's where I'm about. So okay, so I'm on page 262. There is oh my god, I don't want to spoil it for myself. There's about 419 pages. We will see if I'll make it tonight, y'all. Let's get into it. You guys, when I said earlier that this book was like not picking up fast enough, right now It's picking up. It's picking up real fast. We're just going. I'm gonna try to explain the part I'm at, but it's where Feyre goes back to Tamlin's like manor, his manor. I don't know. She finds Alice instead, the maid. Alice just starts explaining stuff with Amarantha. By the way, that is such a beautiful name, Amarantha. Like, hello. The treaty was something, and Alice was trying to explain. But then Feyre realized there was other stuff going on. There was just other stuff going on. And Tamlin, he is somewhere else. This is picking up, y'all. This is picking up. You guys, I'm literally getting spooked out. Let me turn on the audio because it's like, I'm scared. Like the noises she puts in it.
Numb as the cold, wet stone bit into my skin. I took small steps, fearful of some invisible pit that might send me tumbling to my doom.
Oh no.
After what felt like an eternity, a crack of orange light cleaved through the dark, and then came the voices. Hissing and braying, eloquent.
Am I still gonna listen to it? Yes. But right now it is 10 p.m. I'm on page 293. I don't think I can stop after reading this part because it's getting interesting. I'm a little spooked out though.
Leathery gray face came into view, and its silver fangs glistened as it smiled at me.
Hello.
Oh my god, no.
It hissed.
White is something like you.
Hi guys, it is the next day. I finished the book at like 1:30ish in the morning. I'm just gonna cut right to the chase. I give this book 5 stars. I mentioned multiple times, you know, I've read the Folk of the Air series and I've read Fourth Wing. I feel like those were my main fantasy books that I read. I haven't read a variety of different fantasy books. I feel like now it's like, say hi. I feel like this like jumpstart a fantasy like thing in my head, but now that I can enjoy more fantasy books, I obviously spoiled myself. Obviously I wish I didn't spoil it for myself because I'm like, oh, like I really wanted to feel the what's gonna happen in the next book, because I already spoiled that for myself. I mean, it's okay, it's not like it's a crazy big deal, but I wish I didn't like scroll. I really wish that I could experience it for the first time. I feel like that would have been like great, but it's okay. I also felt like it is obviously the first book, and I was warned. Well, I don't want to say warned, but I was told, you know, it's the first book, you're gonna expect world building, you're gonna expect, you know, a lot of explaining, and I was very, very patient, and I knew that I'm a patient person. I've actually never DNF'd a book. Let me know if you're like that. I never DNF books. I literally give every book a chance. I literally just like go through it because I want to know how the story ends. I really enjoyed this. Like I now can start a different fantasy series and like maybe and absolutely love it. I loved Feyre. She is now literally one of my favorite FMCs. Like about like 50% into the book, you know, it was slow, but after like the 50, like it was slow, but and nothing was like really happening. But then after that, it just like it just kept going and build up, and it was getting more intense. It was completely worth it, and I knew to be patient with the first book. I honestly don't know what else to say. I'm in love with Rhysand and Tamlin. I just know I'm gonna be heartbroken probably in the second book. I'm really excited to continue the series. Other than that, you guys, I really loved it, and I can finally say that I read A Court of Thorns and Roses. If you made it this far, you guys, thank you so much. I'm so sorry. Like, I felt like my energy in this video wasn't what I wanted to be because I was very sick. Besides me like doing other things, that I show you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.